Hello, so today I thought I would do a versus. The Wishtrend brand had their original vitamin C product, which I absolutely have loved. And recently they came out with a new version, and I thought, since I've been really enjoying both of them, I thought I would do a versus. And quite a few of you have asked about a comparison of these, which I'd recommend for this skin type and so forth. So I thought, might as well just do a good old-fashioned versus, which I haven't done in a while. So anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos. So if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com. Check out my Patreon community or click on the Amazon link below. Okay, so my Beanie Babe from today is the dragon. And this is for my friend in Iceland. Which, I don't know, the dragon just reminded me of Iceland. I don't know, because I just think of, I don't know. I guess it's kind of the opposite of Iceland, but whatever. Okay, that's just what it made me think of. Okay, so I've got the Pure Vitamin C 15% with ferulic acid and the Pure Vitamin C 21.5% Advanced Serum. So the first few criteria are obviously going to be quite simple. The packaging, they get a tie. It's identical packaging. Although I will say the Pure Vitamin C, for some reason, the little cap, every time I pick it up, is like almost to the top. And I screw it back down, and then an hour later, it's kind of screwing back up. I don't know. I think it might have something to do with the pressure of the vitamin C. Overall, that's a tie. In terms of fragrance, both of these formulas are fragrance-free. The 15% serum doesn't have much of a scent to it at all. The 21% has a little bit of that, other than hot dog water description. I don't know what else to say. But it's just got a little bit of that scent. But overall, they're both fragrance-free, so I gave them both a tie for that. They're both made in Korea. Now let's get to ease of use. So for both of these, you can apply 3 to 4 drops and smooth it over your skin in the morning. If you're going to use vitamin C serum, I highly recommend certainly using it in your morning routine before your sunscreen. That will just help your sunscreen work better. So for the 15%, it's a little bit weaker. So we've got 6.5% less vitamin C in it. So if you're new to vitamin C serums or have sensitive skin or have found other stronger vitamin C serums give you a stinging sensation, then I'd probably go with the 15%. The nice thing with the 21% is if you're a very experienced vitamin C user, you can use this one and you know it's very strong. Or you can also just use the 21% one in certain areas of pigmentation issues, dark spots, or just issues or areas of skin that you want addressed. The 15% is a bit easier to use overall because no matter what, there's no stinging. Even as my skin got pretty used to using vitamin C every day, the 21.5% still stings from time to time just because it is strong. So I found the 15 to be just a little bit easier to use, especially generally for most people, the 15% is going to be easier. Excuse me. Okay, in terms of beneficial ingredients, so let me talk about the 15% first, and then I will pH test both of them. We've got quite a long list here of good ingredients. So we've got the sea berry fruit water as the first ingredient, which is a good antioxidant, a good source of vitamin C, as well as several B vitamins, vitamin E, lycopene, phytosterols, and phenolic compounds. And the sea berry water also helps prevent oxidization, which is great for a vitamin C product, especially ones that are drop or bottle packaged. Then we've got ascorbic acid in here, 15%, great antioxidant, skin brightening, acne preventing, boosts collagen, and assists the skin in fighting UV damage. Then we've got ethyl ascorbyl ether, which is a esterified derivative of ascorbic acid that consists of vitamin C and an ethyl group bound to the 3rd carbon position, which is way over my head. I'm sure many of you understand it very well, but that type of stuff doesn't come naturally to me. But it makes vitamin C a very stable and soluble in both water and oil. Data is showing that it can be absorbed into the skin. It might be actually better absorbed than other vitamin C derivatives. There's so many of them It also seems to have both an antioxidant as well as an anti-inflammatory effect, and it's claimed to boost the skin's collagen production as well. It can also help with skin brightening, and there are clinical in vivo test data showing that even just 2% ethyl ascorbyl ester can improve skin tone and help whiten the skin. It's showing to be a very promising but not yet fully proven vitamin C derivative. Then we've also got ferulic acid in here, which is a great antioxidant, UV absorber, and it also helps other antioxidants work better. Niacinamide, great for brightening the skin, helps with pores, helps with the healthy skin barrier, also helps with fine line. Niacinamide is great. Everyone should use it in your routine. So if you aren't using niacinamide anywhere in your routine, I highly recommend investing in some niacinamide. Then we've got sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a salt form of vitamin C, antioxidant, very stable form of vitamin C, and it's been shown to help with skin brightening and also shown to be a potential fighter of acne and breakouts. So overall, it's also got vitamin E, very good antioxidant, hydrating, and anti-aging. So overall, setting aside the slip, filler, preservative ingredients, we've got 7 really truly beneficial ingredients in this serum, which is very good for vitamin C serum, and I really like including different vitamin C derivatives, which all have their upsides, since each form can offer the skin a little different things in terms of brightening, fighting acne, and things like that. Each form has its own good points and not so good, so adding a different collaboration of them is always nice. Okay, then we get to the 21.5% serum, and this one also features sea berry fruit water. Like I mentioned before, it's a great ingredient, antioxidant, good source of vitamin C, all those good things. It also helps prevent against oxidation, which is probably why I found one of these bottles lasts a lot longer than some other vitamin C serums before it starts to turn yellowish and orange. It also tends to be pretty clear. Then we've got ascorbic acid, which is a great antioxidant, skin brightening, acne preventing, collagen booster, helps against UV damage. Sodium hyaluronate is in here, which is the salt form of hyaluronic acid. Great humectant, helps also with wound healing and healing the skin. Panthenol, great skin conditioning and hydrating ingredient. Cassia, Obtusifolia seed, an emollient, and a plant that is very rich in flavonoids, which are great for the skin. And then Allantoin, which is a great hydrating and skin protecting ingredient. So overall, this one has 6 beneficial ingredients as opposed to the 15% serum's 7. So I gave the point to the 15%, which is just ahead of the 21%. It's got 2 points. Okay, then we get to acneogenic ingredients. So the 15% has vitamin E, although it also contains some acne-fighting ingredients, such as the niacinamide and the sodium ascorbyl phosphate. And the 21% has no acneogenic ingredients. So that's always a good thing. Very close, really, for that criteria. 21, I guess, wins. But sometimes having one acneogenic ingredient in there and then several that help fight acne, sometimes I don't necessarily know that this one is totally better for acne-prone skin in the long run. So keep that one in mind. Okay, in terms of cruelty-free status, both are cruelty-free. They're the same brand. Performance. So the 15%, I will say, within the first week of me using it, noticeably brightened my skin. My skin, I could tell, was noticeably brighter. It applies nicely. It doesn't set to a greasy finish. It ends up with a matte finish, which also makes it a great option for oilier skin types. The 21% does sting when applied, especially at first. Sometimes it actually made my skin feel a bit dry, but overall it really did help brighten my skin, but not quite as instantly as the 15%. So overall with performance, I would say the 15% is just a little bit above the 21%. And you know, it's probably because it's got those vitamin C derivatives in there, which can also help performance and help how it overall affects the skin. So let me do a quick pH test of each of these. Okay. And typically for vitamin C, you want to see it below 3.5%, although the vitamin C derivatives, they're not as pH dependent. So this one, I would say, is pretty darn close to 3, maybe, probably almost 3.5 right on the dot. So that's the 15%. Now let's do the 21%. Whoa, that came right off, didn't it? Whew. And the pH of the 21%, I would say, is a little bit lower than the 15%, which could also explain why it has some stinging involved. The lower the pH, the more acidic it is, which sometimes makes it a bit more irritating potentially to skin. So this one's pretty darn close to 3. So that could explain it. Maybe not exactly the 6.5% more vitamin C in it. Okay. It's always interesting to do. Okay, so in terms of price, the 15%, they're both the same size, 1 ounce. The 15% is $28. The 21% is $30. That makes this one just a little bit more cheap, but always shop around sites for sales. Then in terms of the it factor, they're both great options. Really enjoy using both of them. The 15 is a wonderfully formulated vitamin C product that most skin types can use. Sensitive, oily, dry, etc. Nice combination of different vitamin C types. And ferulic acid to back them up. Sets to a nice matte finish. The 21% is a great option for those with experienced vitamin C users looking for something a bit stronger. A nice option for those with acne-prone skin. Sensitive skin might find this one to be a little bit irritating because of the higher percentage of vitamin C and the lower percent of pH. So overall for the it factor, the 15% is just a little bit better option all around in general for most people. So overall, you'll notice that the 15% pretty much won every single category. I think it did. Except for acne-genic ingredients. So overall, the 15% won a lot more of the points, with the exception of just one. So I think in general, if you're looking for good vitamin C, I really like their new one. I think it's a hit. Great for very sensitive, oily, acne-prone, dry skin. The 21% great for experienced users. But overall, the 15% is just a more exciting, well-rounded product. So I just highly would recommend the new version. The old version's great. I'll certainly finish my bottle. But next time I repurchase, I'd go with the 15% myself, just because it's got the derivatives in there. It's got some more exciting ingredients, the ferulic acid, a little bit more affordable. And it just really sets to a nice matte finish and works well in every routine. There's a lot of people that don't like vitamin C serums because a lot of them are oily or oil-based and make their skin look or feel a bit more greasy. This one doesn't have that problem at all. Neither does the 21%, but the 15%, just all the way around, better product. So I see why they came out with this new one. And I have a feeling perhaps they'll phase out the 21% in the future. I'm not sure. But I see why they wanted to upgrade it and come out with a new version, because they've just got a lot going on with this one, and it's great. So anyway, I'm interested in hearing from you guys. If you've had a chance to check both these out or just one or the other, leave a comment and let me know what your thoughts are. Love hearing from you, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys.